I've sent you something in the morning, X, if you can pull that up, and I definitely wanted to talk to that with Andy and just try to process it because, again, I don't come from this sphere, so I just want to process it. NTC to NTC is 1.5 rupees. Ncell to Ncell is 1.62. Difference is 0.12. That's something that we're looking at as well, you know. And again, we talked about inflation and things going up crazy. Are the prices gonna be the same? Get more expensive? Maybe come down? What's the future like?
Well, the future is always comes down. Prices never goes up for telecom services. Never. So the prices will come down over time. It's a function of how we package it, and the way we can do it is we try and bundle it rather than to be so what's the word? Singular about voice and say voice is 162 per minute. These days we all go into kind of a bundle. It doesn't really work out to be 162 per minute. Most people buy, I don't know any specific plans.
But packages.
Yeah, packages that works out to be far less than one rupee per minute.
We'll definitely talk about, I definitely want to dig deeper into this about personalizing your cell phone. Personalizing your service, because that's very important, and I'm sure some do it and some just haven't figured it out yet, which we'll definitely talk about it. Pull this up, and I just wanted to understand a perspective of a little bit about what's happening in India. You know, we're just looking at data plans in terms of XYZ plans of various companies in India, Andy, and we've come to realize that in Southeast Asia, we are one of the most expensive. Why is that? Just a basically straight up question.
Yeah.
Why are we so expensive in Nepal?
Easy. I mean, access to raw materials is very different from India, firstly. Secondly, the cost of doing business here. I shared that at the conference over the weekend. You know, perhaps it was a cheeky statement. I said, look, I don't know about your business, but in my business, for every dollar revenue, 43 cents goes to pay taxes, dues, fees, spectrum, licenses. Yeah, 42 cents. So I have 58% less left to cover all my operating costs and capital investments, which is very, very difficult. Bandwidth cost, for example, in Nepal is still about 350 per megabit. Per megabit. In the rest of the world, it's less than 50 cents.
That's because of our policies?
No, it's because it's a landlocked country. No, we are landlocked, and the only way to get out of Nepal is through India. And then India will carry it out to the rest of the world. So if you're in Singapore, it costs less than 25 cents per megabit compared to our 350.
So
that's a significant. It's the cost of things. Yeah, to build a tower in Nepal can cost us as much as $150,000, especially in the hills. In Malaysia, it's less than $40,000, $30,000.
Yeah. So again, one of our drawbacks is we are landlocked.
Yeah, there are many other factors, including almost 40% of our sites are off-grid. Off-grid means I don't have power. No power means I got to put a huge battery bank. I got to put generators. I got to put fuel. And how do you carry fuel up to some of these locations? Very challenging.
Keeps on adding up. Keeps on piling up.
It kind of adds up, and that's basically what it is. It's just the cost of delivering a service compared to some other country we are by far more expensive.
Are we going to get out of this in the foreseeable future? In general, I'm talking in general when it comes to telecommunications in Nepal. Just your expertise, expertise.
In some areas, yes. Bandwidth cost, yes. When I first came here, it was more than $10. Now it's $350. But on the others, no. I mean, cost of fuel, cost of head load, cost of steel, to carry tons of steel up using human beings or donkeys. So that's that's not going to come down anytime soon.
If you love what we are doing, make sure that you subscribe and turn on notifications.
Thank you very much for watching us on YouTube. Make sure that you also listen to us on Spotify. This program is brought to you by Vyas Studios.